Hello, my air signs, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. How's everybody doing? This is a reading focused on whatever subject comes through here today. I don't really have a particular question in mind for this general reading, guys, so I'm just going to allow the cards to communicate whatever comes through here today, truly for whoever needs these messages at the time that you're viewing this reading. General as always, so it's not going to resonate with every single person tuning in. So please, as always, take from this what makes sense for you and release the rest. And if you're interested in your own personal private reading, all of that information is down below in the description box, as well as a list of all of the card decks that are used for the reading. All right, guys. So let's get started. For my air signs, let's take a look and see what comes through here today. So the two decks that I chose for the focus messages for my air signs is the Pendulum Answers deck by Fire Witch Tarot, and then we'll grab some additional focus messages from the Untold Truths of the Heart Oracle by Aqua Moonlight. All right, so let's get started. For whoever needs these messages at this time, angels, dear Lord, and spirit guides, please, for my air signs, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini, as well as cross watchers and anybody else who's been guided to tune in today and watch this reading. All right, let's take a look. What needs to come through here? I'm guided to this one here. Ooh, for protection. No. Interesting. So maybe if you had to give somebody a no answer, that was actually for the better. And that the angels are coming through to let you know that by refusing this person or situation in whatever way you did, it could have actually protected you from something or someone. So that's actually a good card coming forward here. Let's grab one more. Guided to this one. Look at this. You're joking, right? So whoever it is, if you're resonating with telling somebody no, and you had to maybe be forceful with that, and maybe they didn't get the memo and they kept trying to approach you, or whatever situation kept coming up, this is your response. It's like, really? I gave you my answer. You're joking, right? It's like, leave it be. Okay, so however way that's making sense for you. Let's add to that. That was an interesting message with the Untold Truths of the Heart Oracle. Angels, dear Lord, and spirit guides for my air signs, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. For whoever needs these messages, please bring forward the next focus message for this reading. Okay, I'm guided to this one here. Clashing, differences, incompatibility, conflict. You know, it kind of goes together here. It's like you're joking, right? You know, especially with somebody that you're clashing with and you guys are not compatible. Or if you're having conflicts with this person, you know, sometimes you have to be a little bit more forceful in how you get your message across. So we'll see how that plays a part in this reading, guys. Okay, so let's continue. Let's see what else needs to come through here today. All right, so I'm guided to pull from my Pining Rose Love Oracle deck by Calico Moon. Let's start with that. Angels and spirit guides, please, for my air signs. What else do we need to know at this time? But yeah, you're clashing with somebody, and that no answer is protecting you somehow. So let's see what else. Angels and spirit guides for my air signs. Unspoken feelings. This could, of course, be the person that you're focused on for this reading, that they've got things that they want to say to you. And part of the reason why it might be unspoken for some of you is because you decided to either break things off, or you're not talking right now, you're at a distance from one another, or you've already told this person no, that you're not interested, that you don't feel you guys are a match, or that you're compatible at this time. And as this card states, there could be conflicts that are a part of this equation for some of you. We do have I miss you coming next, though. So even though you may have told them that you're not interested, or this no answer for however way that's coming through for some of you, they still miss you. They still think about you. Look at this. There's still hope. That has to be a two-way street though, you know, because one person can have all the hope that they want, but if you guys are not on the same page as far as manifesting a reunion here, then this kind of flies out the door. You know, it's like you have to have two people that have that same type of hope in wanting to revamp the relationship. We've got red hot coming through here. Things could have been fiery, red hot, and passionate between the two of you. We do have patience coming through here. So this is telling us here that this could take some time for things to play out. This is how they see you, that you are a dream come true. You are a dream come true. Okay, so let's see what else we can add to this. Let's grab some Mystic Moon oracles to add to this. But they are coming through here, letting you know that they miss you. And I do have a female figure in that photo, so it could be my divine feminines who are certainly missing the divine masculine. But, you know, it doesn't have to be. So let's take a look and see what else. Why did you feel the need to say no to this person? And this could all be reversed as well. So take it for how it resonates with you. Somebody might have told you no as well. What else do we need to know for my air signs, please? We have awakening. And we have shadow work here. So somebody could be finally waking up to what this is all about. The type of bond that you guys had shared. How special it was. Maybe this person just didn't see it before. Somebody who's doing some shadow work, they're in a dark space right now, and more than likely they're not really wanting you to know what's up in their life, especially if they're just in a dark space, mentally, emotionally. They could also be working on themselves, certainly, but it might be beneath the surface right now to where you're not even sure what they're up to, possibly. And look at this, we've got divine timing, very much in tune with patience. The need to have patience is definitely here because this is falling on divine timing here. So it might take some time for this to play itself out. This is not going to happen tomorrow or even this week. It's going to take some time for this to unfold in the way it's meant to. Part of the problem here, and I'm slowly understanding because we now have the unawakened card coming through here. 1 second they're awakened, the next they're not. So this could I can't speak. This could be somebody who could be a little bit wishy-washy. They can create excuses. They could also be on the fence when it comes to this connection, unable to make a decision. And that creates a stalemate here. But I feel we do have a male figure in each of those photos. So it could be my divine masculine who is coming through with this wishy-washy type energy. Awakened one moment, unawakened the next. And so that's why we have the need for patience here, because that needs to phase out. Somebody needs to come to a solid decision as to what it is that they're wanting here. We do have the victim card coming through. Somebody's hands are tied. Somebody feels bound to this connection and feeling like they are a victim in all this. And look at this. We've got lessons. Lessons that need to be learned when it comes to this connection here. And it takes time to learn those lessons. So all the more reason why I feel that divine timing and patience card are so crucial when it comes to this relationship. Interesting. So let's add to this with some tarot. This is the Bougie deck by Salbiadora of Eat, Read, Love. Angels, dear Lord, and spirit guides for my air signs. Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini for whoever needs these messages at this time. What else needs to come through here? What else for my air signs, please? Angels, dear Lord, and spirit guides, please bring it forward. We do have the Eight of Swords. That is your own energy, of course, but it is falling in the reverse, so that's how I'm going to read that. So the Eight of Swords in reverse is self-acceptance. It's being able to see things from a new perspective, and it's somebody who wants freedom. So perhaps it could be my divine masculines. It is falling right below this awakening card, who wanted their freedom, but maybe decided later on, it's like, did I do the right thing? Should I not have cut ties off? You know, like it's somebody that regrets leaving the connection, I feel. We have the Eight of Wands right after that. So we've got two eights right next to each other, and eights in tarot are all about change. That is fire energy. So for some of you, you might be focused on a Leo, an Aries, or a Sagittarius. The Eight of Wands too is somebody who might be thinking of traveling at this time, just to get away from things, get away from it all. But it is all about change and movement. So for those of you who are at a distance, who are in separation, there are changes that are being indicated by that card, and perhaps part of the changes that need to happen here will occur after the lessons have been learned from both your end and theirs. Because things start moving rather quickly once a decision has been made, especially from both people, if you guys can get onto the same page. We do have the Ten of Coins. That is the Ten of Pentacles. Pentacles is earth energy. So Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus for some of you. And the Ten of Coins, it's a beautiful card. It's something that needs to come to completion. It could also be tied into your finances, your money matters, your livelihood. Establishing yourself in your career. So that aspect of things, possibly it's going well. And this is also how you choose to invest your time. And if you feel as though you were wasting your time investing in this connection, perhaps that's why you told this person no. Especially if you guys clashed and if there were differences there. And if you did realize that you guys were not compatible. I just don't feel that the other person is understanding what's going on here. So I'm feeling here that somebody is still really into you and you're not into them, and maybe you had a change of heart, you've changed your mind and you've told them no, but they don't seem to get it. And I feel for some of you guys, there's somebody out there who is still attached to you energetically. And at one point in time, things were really hot and heavy between the two of you. And maybe that fizzled out for whatever reason, but they still miss you. You were their dream come true. However, just this row of cards right here, there's still hope, divine timing, and that Ten of Pentacles. These are all amazing cards. So in time, you might actually change your mind, whether it's you that changes your mind or it's the other person. I feel given time, this divine timing is at play here. There's still hope that you guys might be able to work through this. We do have the Two of Wands right after that, so more fire energy. The Two of Wands is all about progress. making decisions. And there definitely has to be a decision that's made here. Either you make it or the other person makes it, or you guys can meet each other in the middle and decide once and for all. It's like, do we want to give this another shot, or do we just want to walk away from each other once and for all? We have the Five of Cups right after that. So that is water energy. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces for some of you. And then we've got the Emperor, followed by the Six of Cups. So somebody is feeling very nostalgic about this connection, and they want to come back. That Five of Cups is all about loss, feeling loss and regret, and grieving the end of a relationship. So somebody is in this space. They're very sad, they're heartbroken over what happened. It could be the person that you're focused on for this reading, or it could be both of you that's feeling this immense loss, that things ended up not working out. I'm feeling more so for this particular reading that it's the other person. We've got the Emperor here, so this could certainly be the father of your children, if you are divine feminine. A father figure that's being represented here. This person could be an entrepreneur. They could be the boss at their job. Finances are quite successful for this person. They've got their act together in the corporate world, I feel. However, they can also be a little bit bossy and controlling. So depending on how that makes sense for you. But with this Six of Cups, I'm telling you, there's nostalgia here. They miss you and they want to come back. Somebody wants to come back here. And if that's a mutual feeling between the two of you, then perhaps you want to come back too, or you want them back. Because somebody's reminiscing over the good times that you guys had shared. Okay, so let's add to this with some romance angels. Let me just make some room on my desk here and let's add to this. Angels, dear Lord, and spirit guides for my air signs. Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini for whoever needs these messages. Please bring it forward at this time. What do we have? Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. And sometimes for people that are at a distance and in separation, you know, you take a break from one another. And if you are interested in rekindling the romance, then, you know, sometimes you need to get to a point where you got to just start from square one and talk things through and get to know each other on a deeper level. And by doing so, that's what's going to help you guys to get closer once again. I feel that that's going to be helping the situation here. We do have children here. You know, we do have the Emperor coming through, which is a father figure. So again, if there are children that are a part of this equation, they are coming through here and they're being represented in this reading. You guys might have also had children from previous relationships, and this would have created a blended family, but they are affected by what's happened here. Look at this. We've got reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning. Exactly. That's why we've got that Six of Cups that's coming through. They still miss you. So there is a potential for a reconciliation here. We do have this card that's telling you there's still hope and divine timing is at play here. So this is the universe telling you that there's still hope for you and this person to work things out. To be able to work out whatever these differences are, whatever you're feeling conflicted about, whatever issues you guys are clashing with. I feel based off of the surrounding cards here, you can work this out if that's something that you're both open to. We do have playfulness coming through. That could certainly be tied into the children, especially if you have young children that are a part of this equation, very playful energy, playing with your children. And it's also all about recapturing romance. Allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. And perhaps my air signs, you could be the younger counterpart in this relationship, or your person could be younger than you. You guys have a lot of fun when you spend time together. Lots of laughter, lots of fun. And then you have finances and career coming through here. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. And if that is the case, going back to, where's my card? I believe it was the 10 of coins, which again is the 10 of pentacles. Okay, so finances are going to improve if you've been struggling in that area. And for those perhaps who have been unemployed, you might very well end up getting a job at this time. So that is forthcoming. So you've got a reconciliation, a reconnection with your person, and finances and career will be improving. Okay, so that's a good thing. All right, so let's add some additional insight from the Lover's Oracle here for you. And like I've done for the other readings, we'll grab a few from this deck, take whichever one makes sense for your situation. Angels and spirit guides for my air signs, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. Okay, let's grab the bottom of the deck. What do we have here? Okay, let's start with this one. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. That's coming through for my air signs, okay? So whatever these unwanted thoughts represent, that's a cycle of your life that needs to phase out in order for you to be able to be open to these new opportunities and possibilities that want to come in for you. Certainly reflective off of your love life, new opportunities there. We do have reconciliation coming in if you're open to that. And if you're not, these new possibilities could certainly be a fresh start in love with a new partner, a new love coming in for you, okay? For those who do resonate with this reading, we do have sacred union coming through here. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. That's coming through. This person considers you to be their dream come true. And for those of you who feel the same, perhaps this is how you see them as well. There is still hope here in this relationship. And yes, they miss you. They do tend to be very nostalgic when it comes to the times that you guys had shared. And maybe you feel nostalgic about them as well and the times that you had shared with them. Next message. Close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. So what's coming through here is there are challenges that need to be overcome, clearly. And if you're stressed out over what's going on here, just know that you can have joy in other parts of your life aside from what's going on in your life at the moment. So try to find the joy that has the capability of coming into your life. Okay, next message. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. That is so, so true. So this is a question that each and every one of you need to ask yourself. If you could do anything right now, at the time that you're listening to this, what would it be? What is it that you have been wanting to do to create movement and change in your own life, whether that's tied into your love life or not? The answer is in your heart. So pay attention to your intuition, what your heart is trying to tell you. And it's very much in tune with this last one that came through. Look inside yourself, examine what is causing you to feel this way. You know, because the reading is definitely coming through in various ways for so many people tuning in here. So this is something that you need to interpret for your own situation. Look inside yourself. And if this reading is making you feel some type of way, then you need to analyze why that is. And perhaps that will give you the clarity that you need, whether you are open to this reconciliation and having this person come back, or if the answer is no. And it's okay. If the answer is no, it's no. That's your call. That is your decision. All right. So let's add some dialogue to this with my Divine Love and Separation deck by Fire Witch Tarot. We'll grab a few from here. Take whatever makes sense for you. So this could be from you. This could be from your person, whoever it is that you're focused on for this reading. So again, guys, this is for whoever needs these messages. Take whichever ones you are guided to. Angels and spirit guides for Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. Okay, and let's grab the bottom one. All right, here we go. What do we have here? Let's start with this one. I feel like I have a nervous breakdown when someone brings you up. Yeah, they can't handle it, First and foremost, this person really misses you. And they're not in a good place when it comes to being in separation from you, I feel. And so they still get triggered by hearing your name. It's hard enough being in separation. And so this is what they're coming through telling you, that they feel like they're having a nervous breakdown when somebody brings you up. They're not able to handle that conversation quite yet. Next message. I wish I could just forget about all this, especially for somebody, again, who's totally stressed out over what's happened between the two of you, especially if it ended badly, and whoever it was that said no. Somebody might be trying to move on here, but it's been very difficult. Next message. Nothing has been the same. We're both shifting. You're both shifting. Nothing's been the same since you guys have been in separation. Next message. I try to reach out, but I end up getting panic attacks. Oh my gosh. So this person, their nerves are shot here. Panic attacks, nervous breakdown. This person could certainly have just nerve issues and they can't handle stress. Yeah, they've tried to reach out, but then they freak out. Okay, next one. We both need to purge past toxicities out of our system. So whatever these toxicities represent, that does need to be released and worked on so that it's not a part of the equation, should you guys be given the opportunity to reconcile. Next one. When I lay awake in the middle of the night, I wonder what you're doing at that exact moment. It's like laying in bed, missing somebody, and you're just really curious and wondering what they're up to, what's going on in their life. These are thoughts that your person could be going through, thinking about you. This could also be for some of my air signs, if you happen to be resonating with any of these things and messages that have come through, and if this is a part of your vibration as well and how you're feeling. Last one. We both weren't prepared for any of this. So perhaps the timing was just wrong. The timing wasn't right. And divine timing is at play here. So this time around, and we do have the reconciliation card that is coming through here. I have a feeling this time around for my air signs, it's going to be different. The connection will be stronger on a more solid foundation. As long as these lessons have been learned, I feel you guys are going to come back together as two better people that have learned from where you've been, so that you don't repeat the patterns that brought you guys into separation to begin with. Okay? So let's set these guys aside and let's move on. Let's see what else needs to come through here. I'm guided towards another one of my dialogue card decks. This is the 5D Love Messages Oracle deck by Calico Moon. I feel like there's just more that needs to be expressed here between you and your person here. So angels and spirit guides, please, for my air signs. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, for whoever needs these messages. So again, take whichever ones you are guided towards. For my air signs, please bring it forward, angels. Who else needs to speak up here? Who else needs to speak up? Okay, let's grab the bottom. All right. What do we have? Sorry for that background noise. All right, guys, let's see. I'm unsure of your feelings for me. And that's a natural thing, you know, especially when we are in separation from somebody. We can only speculate what's going on with them in their heart tied into the connection. But at the end of the day, we really don't know. And so that uncertainty is coming through here from your person. Next one. I'm feeling a magnetic pull toward you. Yeah. Not surprised that's coming through. They want to come back to you, and perhaps for my air signs, you feel that magnetic pull as well. Next message. I miss being comforted by you. They really do. Next one. I keep replaying what you said. So this could either be you feeling this way or your person or both of you. Replaying past conversations that you guys have had, or maybe replaying the very last time you guys had talked, however way that's coming through here. All right, next card. Songs are reminding me of you. You might hear a song and it brings you right back to this connection. It might remind you of times that you guys had shared, memories that you have of the connection, and your person as well could be hearing songs and it reminds them of you. Next one. We both aren't ready for each other yet. So the timing is off once again. Where is that card? Yeah, very similar. We both weren't prepared for any of this, and we both aren't ready for each other yet. Very similar. And I feel that's why there is this need to have patience here, because it's all going to come down to that divine timing that came through earlier. And the last message, you mesmerize me. So they're completely enamored. They are completely mesmerized by the thought of you still. And perhaps for those of you who are still feeling drawn to this connection, you feel just as mesmerized by this person that you're focused on for this reading. It's an equal energy that I am feeling here. Okay, so let's add some answers to this from the Angel Answers deck. Let me just grab that, sorry. So focus on a particular question that you have in mind. Let's take a look and see if the angels are able to answer your particular question. So let's bring forward some answers here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for my air signs, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. For whoever needs these answers at this time. Let's take a look and see. Take whichever resonates once again. Angels and spirit guides, please bring forward. That one says look for a sign. We have a yes answer. Helpful people. And let's grab the bottom card. Guided to that one too. Okay. So let's take a look and see what answers came through here. We have a time frame for some of you within the next few months. Okay, so perhaps for some of you guys, that divine timing could come into fruition within the next few months. And that's not long at all. So hang tight, hang in there. Look at this. If you believe something is meant for you, if you believe something is going to happen, if you have that gut feeling that it's meant for you, then there's a really good chance that it can come to fruition and manifest for you. Look for a sign. Signs specific to you. Signs that you know are meant just for you. It could be your person's name. It could be a number related to them. It could even be that song that the two of you love to listen to. Whatever the case may be, it's a sign that's there to grab your attention. So definitely pay attention to it. Another time frame, a year from now. Okay, so all the more reason to have patience if it's going to take something as long as a year from now for something to happen in your life. Helpful people. They are there for you. They are your support system, either your family, friends that you can rely on, a mentor, professional assistance or counseling, the angels, your faith, a higher power, whatever it is. The help is there. You're not alone on this journey. We have abundance coming through. Abundance comes in many forms, as I've often said in my readings. It can certainly be money, improved finances towards your career and livelihood, of course, but abundance in love, abundance in good health, abundance in so many wonderful blessings that have the capability of coming into your life. It's being represented here for you, so it's on its way. And look at this, we have a yes answer. Okay, so if at one point you either said no to somebody or they said no to you, again, give it some time and that answer has the capability of changing to that yes. So I feel here, for those resonating with this particular reading, it's not quite done here when it comes to this connection. It's far from over. There is the opportunity to reconcile with this person, guys, okay? And of course, this yes answer doesn't just have to do with your love life. If you've been wanting a definitive answer of either a yes or no tied into your question, here's your answer. It's yes. All right, so let's close this out with some healing messages from the angels. Angels and spirit guides, please, for my air signs. Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini, some final thoughts for whoever needs these messages. Some final thoughts. Okay. What do we have? Look at that. We've got healing. We have dreams. There's support, once again, which is very much tied into helpful people. So it's coming through again to let you know that you're not alone. You have a wonderful support system in your life. Take advantage of that. Okay, so this healing energy, whatever part of you needs healing, whether it is your heart, whether it is physical healing, it's coming through here from the angels that they are looking out for you, that they are helping you to heal whatever part of your life needs it. Pay attention to the dreams that you're having. It might actually be communicating some sort of message to you. This is also letting you know that you have the capability to make all of your dreams happen. So again, you've got that wonderful support system. Balance. Some of you guys need to find balance back in your life. And if you know and are resonating with this message that you've been out of balance for a very long time, take the energy from this particular card to get things back on track in your life. Not just in your love life, all areas of your life that need to be back in balance. To just create that smoother road ahead for you in however way you need it to smooth out and find balance and restore balance back in your life. All right, guys, so that is where I'm going to leave this reading for whoever needs it. I hope whatever part of this reading resonated with you, I do hope that it helped you out. And if you're interested in your own personal private reading, all of that info is down below in the description box. And I will be back real soon, guys, with more readings for you. Thank you so much. Take care, and I'll see you next time.